Hey people of Zen, how are you doing today? Now for the people who've never been here before, what I really love to do is just inspire the world mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially, because I truly believe that if we all had a holistic yin-yang balance of each one of those areas in life, we will live in world peace and eliminate hunger, famine, slavery, war, have more health, wealth, and abundance together as one human unit on this entire planet. Question for the people of Zen. Were you just designed to just work and then pay bills and just live to just work? Or were you designed to work now so you actually can live later? Think about that question. So if you've ever thought about that question, so what we're going to cover today is why you should dig your well before you are thirsty. So stay tuned.
Planet Green Zen, inspiring the everyday person to break free from the mundane and take action.
Alrighty guys, so that is the topic of today. Were you ever taught to dig your well before you're thirsty? So do you mean like digging a well for a drink of water, like when you're thirsty, literally? No, that's not what I mean. What I really mean is, were you taught to actually dig your well before you're thirsty? So you actually will work hard now so you can live later in life versus just living now in the moment and not really thinking about your future and what you need to be and where you need to be at in order to live comfortably in your later years. So the reason why you guys should dig your well before you're thirsty is because no one wants to struggle if they don't need to. Again, some of you guys see people at Walmart greeting, not saying it's a bad thing, but some elderly people are Walmart greeters not because they want to, but because they have to, because they don't have enough money to pay for their prescriptions and their bills and living on their own or living in their retirement facility, wherever they're living. They have to pay bills. We all have to pay bills, but a lot of people did not dig their well before they were thirsty. They just lived in the moment. They just focused on themselves, stay within their comfort zones, and then boom, it hits them to where now they're 60, 70 years old and they have no money, which is very, very sad. So I don't want you guys to end up like that, because you need to dig your well before you're thirsty. Because think about it, whether you have family or just you, if you have family, one really great reason is because you can pass down that generational wealth to them, teach them how to handle it and how to produce more of it, so then they can keep that on cycle, the passing of the generational wealth to the next generation and generation. And then you actually can live comfortably while you're on this earth and not have to beg other people for money, not have to go get 2 or 3 jobs. Again, when you're 60, 70 years old, you should not have to work for anybody else. You should be enjoying your life, passing down your wisdom to other people, inspiring people, traveling the world. But a lot of people cannot do that because they just don't have the funds. So that's why I wanted to make this video, is because so many people do not dig their well before they're thirsty. They just live in the moment. They would rather live now, spend their money now, and then they struggle when they're elderly or 10, 20 years down the line. Not even when they're elderly per se, but just 5, 10 years later, they have no money. And most people are not set up for retirement. They have no more than $1,000 in their savings account. Again, an average American. Most people live in debt and in credit cards. So would you rather pass down your debt to your kids or pass down wealth to your kids? That's something to really think about. Now again, guys, I really want you guys to start thinking about this, because so many people, they see the successful people when they're not successful and they're actually on their journey to becoming successful. So they laugh at them, ridicule them, say, what are you doing? You're stupid. Like, why don't you just spend that money now? Why waste all this time trying to save it? You're not guaranteed tomorrow, all that stuff, which, yeah, could be true. You're not guaranteed tomorrow, but would you rather build a nest egg up now so you usually can enjoy it while you're still young and when you're older, versus just spending, blowing things away now, and then when you're older, you have nothing to look forward to, nothing to show for it, because you didn't spend the time building your assets and nest egg and building your business when you were capable and able to do so. So guys, I really want to actually have this soak into your medulla oblongata, in your mind, in your soul, in your paradigm, in your subconscious, and literally reprogram it. Because imagine yourself in the future coming back to the past. What will your future self say to the current you? Would they be grateful? Would they be struggling? Would they be miserable? Like, think about that. Your future self, even when it comes to health, if you put the right foods in your body now, your body will thank you 5, 10, 20 years down the line, versus just living in the moment. You may not necessarily feel a change or anything, but it is happening. It's compounding itself. So you got to put the right foods and fuel into your body so you can just have so much energy that you can just speak life to other people, enjoy life, live. Even when you're 60 and 70, you can still hike and climb mountains and go on trips and be able, not need to use any type of canes or wheelchairs or anything like that, because you took care of yourself when you were younger, so your body is paying you back for that in dividends of youthfulness and energy and mobility, just so you can enjoy the fine things that God put on this earth for us to enjoy. So guys, again, very short video, but I just want you guys to really think about, are you digging your well before you're thirsty? Are you just working a mundane job, just going to work, exchanging your life and time for a paycheck? And then when you have that paycheck, you have more bills than money. So every month you're barely just breaking even. Again, you're just over broke, J-O-B, right? Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. But anyway, so I want you guys to really think about that. Dig your well before you're thirsty, so you can enjoy your time in life and pass that on to other people and bless other people, because you have so much abundance that you're taken care of, and now you can help other people out, okay? Okay, well, you guys know what time it is. It is the time for the quote of the day. And this quote is by Frank Kafka. And Frank says, it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. I'll say that again. It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. Okay, so let me know what you guys think of that quote below in the comments. And again, if you guys have never been to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, share this out with people in your community who needs to hear it. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Go for Planet Green Zen, signing off. Have a good day.